Welcome back to OT Sports. Today we got our Big West Conference Tournament predictions. We're doing all 32 college basketball conference predictions right here on this channel. So make sure you subscribe, go down there, subscribe if you're new, leave a like on this video if you enjoyed. Turn on the noties to make sure you don't miss out when we upload a video. If you include this video, we already have 18 of the 32 conferences done. And we're going to do one more after this today, and then plenty more in the next couple days here to wrap up conference tournaments. Hope you guys are enjoying these. Thank you for the support. As always, my Discord next will link in the description. Join that, follow that, whatever you'd like to do. But let's take a look at this bracket now. So this is another one of those conferences that does it similar to the West Coast Conference, the Ohio Valley, where they give a little bit of advantage to the higher seeds. And I'm not sure, how I feel about it, but it's just how they do it. So starting off with the 5 versus 8 matchup, this is going to be UC Riverside taking on Cal State. I get this one mixed up, so I'm going to make sure that I don't get it wrong, but there's a lot of Cal State teams in this conference. I believe this is Cal State Bakersfield, but I'm going to take a look really quickly. So sorry for the little bit of an interruption here. Just want to make sure I get the name right. So it is Cal State Bakersfield. Okay, that's what I thought, but I just want to make sure. So Cal State Bakersfield is the 8 seed in this tournament. To keep it short and simple, I guess I didn't need to figure out the name because I am going to take UC Riverside. Cal State's Bakersfield is actually the worst KenPom team in this conference. Besides Cal Poly, but of the teams in this conference that actually made the tournament, they are the worst. 271 in offense, 176 in defense. Just not going to cut it here. And UC Riverside is a pretty solid overall, well-rounded team. 211 in offense, 210 in defense. So I will go ahead and take them. Looking at the 6 versus 7 matchup, that's going to be UC Santa Barbara taking on Cal State Fullerton. I believe this is Cal State Fullerton. But like I said, I always get these. There's a bunch of these Cal State teams in this conference, so I just want to make sure that I get this one right. I'm just gonna say it is Cal State Fullerton because I'm not 100% on it. No, this is Cal State Northridge. See, there's a bunch of these. Okay, so Cal State Northridge taking on 6 seed UCSP. UCSP did make it I think it was 2 years ago now. They were a trendy little upset pick. So there's some decent teams in this conference that have made some noise in the tournament, I guess you could say, in previous years. But I'm not going to actually take UCSB. I'm going to go with the Cal State Northridge Matadors. They are actually, a pretty good team. I believe they're higher than UCSB is in KenPom. So Cal State Northridge is 289 in offense, but 162 in defense, and they're actually ranked 9th in tempo. UCSB is a little bit higher, 174 in offense, 242 in defense, but I'm actually going to go with Cal State Northridge just because of how good their defense is and with the pace they like to play. So I'm going to predict a little bit of an upset here. I'll take the 7 seed to move on. Now looking back up at the top 4 seed, Long Beach State taking on 5 seed UC Riverside, and I'm actually going to go with an upset again. I'm going to take UC Riverside. I think they carry on the momentum from their previous win, and they go out there and beat Long Beach State, who hasn't played in a while. Long Beach State's not a bad team whatsoever. 18-14 on the year, 173 in offense, 215 in defense. But UC Riverside, they're 211 in offense, 210 in defense. A little bit more well-rounded than Long Beach State. Now Long Beach State is higher in KenPom, but you can't always go with the higher KenPom team. UC Riverside likes to slow the game down. Long Beach State likes to speed the game up. So we'll see kind of contrasting play styles going head to head. I'm going to lean towards the defense, so I'm going to take UC Riverside. Now looking at the 3 seed versus 7 seed matchup, Hawaii taking on Cal State Northridge. And I did think about going Cal State Northridge here. Again, 289 in offense, 162 in defense. They got a 18 and 14 overall record, so not a bad record whatsoever. But Hawaii is actually the second highest ranked KenPom team in this conference. 203 in offense, 154 in defense. They're just a little bit more well-rounded here for me to go ahead and take this upset. So I will go with Hawaii. I think Cal State Northridge does like to speed the play up, but I think Hawaii's offense is capable of playing at that pace, 203, and I think their defense at 154 will be enough to slow down this team. So I will go ahead and take Hawaii to move on to the semifinals. Now back up to the top. 1 seed UC Irvine taking on UC Riverside. This one's a little bit interesting just because UC Riverside's winning 2 games in a row. We've seen a lot of 1 seeds in conference tournaments already go down. But I am going to have to go with UC Irvine. I mean, this team is really, really good. 73rd overall in KenPom, 24 and 8 in an overall record. They're one of 2 teams in this conference to be positive KenPom team. 122 in offense, very solid. I believe they're the highest ranked offense in this conference besides UC San Diego, but they were ineligible for the tournament. And they are definitely the highest defense in this conference at 36. They like to speed the game up, and they will get your stop. So I think they have a very nice recipe for success in this tournament. And not only this tournament, but in March Madness. So I'm going to go ahead and take them. They're close to, some bubble teams here. UNLV, Memphis. App State's a really good mid-major team. I know they just lost, but Richmond. Ole Miss, Indiana, Oregon, Virginia, teams in this area, they are right in the middle of that. Now looking at the 2 versus 3, UC Davis, I believe that is, taking on Hawaii. Now Hawaii is 3 spots ahead of them in KenPom, so not a huge difference, but I am going to go ahead and take them, not just because of that does play a part, but because, they'll get some momentum from winning a game the day before, and I think they can carry that in and take down a little bit of a colder UC Davis team. Now, they have a really good defense at 114, but the offense does lag behind a little at 246. Hawaii, very well-rounded, just outside the top 200 in offense, just outside the top 150 in defense. So I'm going to take the more well-rounded, balanced team here. But in the championship game, I might have already spoiled this, but I have to go with UC Irvine. I mean, they are just by far the best team in this conference. They're the only team in this conference tournament who is positive in KenPom. The other team being UC San Diego, but they were ineligible. UC Irvine. I mean, 73rd overall in the country. They got the 36th ranked defense. That is very solid. I gotta go with UC Irvine. They just look like by far and away the best team in the Big West. So I'm gonna lock this in that they will make the March Madness tournament. And if they get in, they'll probably be 14 seed, maybe 13. They could definitely pull off an upset just because of how good their defense is. I would not be shocked if they did. So watch out for UC Irvine. But yeah, that's going to do it for the Big West Conference Tournament predictions. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the channel. On the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new to the noties to make sure you don't miss out when we upload any of these conference tournament predictions. Like I said earlier, we got 18 if you include this video up on the channel right now. Make sure you go check those out. As always, my Discord next to link in the description. You can join that, you can follow that, whatever you'd like to do. But I will see you guys in a little bit with another conference tournament prediction video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one.